giving us some kind of
I don't know what that was.
YouTube warning.
Yeah, well, it's probably because of you.
There you go.
Today we're talking with Shante Gilmore, and I've known Shante for quite a few years now, running in for representative in 100.
House District 100.
And
Fine.
she has, how
Got
many?
my vote.
Okay, here's what I want to know. How many shoes have you worn out? I know, because nobody ever thinks of that. And the only
Yeah.
person I ever saw talk about it was, he's a state senator now, Michael Brooks.
Okay.
And he literally brought in his shoes. Good idea.
I have worn out so many shoes, and I'm trying to find the right shoes. So right now I have the Nike.
Right.
And so I was thinking the other day, I was like, you know what? It's been about 3 months. It's time for another pair.
It's astounding, isn't it? And people don't really understand it. Kids started doing the scooter like I do.
Electric scooter.
But you do,
Does that work? 'Cause
Oh, yeah,
I
man.
have one.
I tell you what, I can hit probably 4 or 5 times the houses
Right.
on it because I can zoom right up to the
100
front door.
houses a day to the door.
I have a scooter.
But
Electric scooter,
Yeah,
15
electric
miles an hour.
scooter.
There you go.
I have fallen on them numerous times. So here's the thing, I thought today, just for fun, because Shante ran before, then came within 2 percentage points.
1 point.
1 point, he lost by 1 vote his
whoa,
first
whoa.
time out.
Oh my goodness.
The first time I ran.
You feel the pain.
And,
Yeah.
and you know what you think about on the 1 vote is, whose house did I not go to?
Mhm.
Right. So the village, we basically have like under 800 super voters.
Mhm.
So you just have to keep hitting the 800, and I always go 3 times, and he followed all the right rules and
Yeah.
everything,
Mhm.
and then he killed it the second time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
63%
'Cause-
vote.
Okay.
That the one vote gets you, like you're never
Yeah.
gonna miss anything again. So on the south side, I was dropping leaflets or flyers,
Mhm.
these, Shante Gilmore, and I got chased by a pit bull. I was going 22 miles an hour, and that thing kept up with me the whole time. Lost my hat is the only thing that saved me.
Oh, man.
And he wanted my hat. Took the hat and left me.
What was on the hat?
It was OSU hat. There's nothing. I just, yeah. So I always look at it and go, there are some of the best stories in the entire world
Mhm.
knocking doors. And
Yeah.
all of us have them, but since you're our guest today,
Yeah.
Okay.
how about you start out?
So this past Saturday, this is a more of a, I'm nervous, scared to knock the door because I saw a certain type of bird.
Oh, wow. With a black raven out there just looking at
It was, I think, it starts with the P. It's like a hawk bird. I forgot the actual name of
Not
it.
a kite or something.
I wouldn't know.
No,
Yeah.
Maybe it was a kite.
Kites are coming through right now. They've been coming through the last
Are they
couple of
like
weeks.
grayish?
Yeah, kind
color?
of grayish color, they have thin wings.
Yeah.
Fly. Yeah.
Did you
kites,
think it was
they-
talking to you?
So
They
last-
missed in the, it's right, yeah, a little science quiz right here for everybody on the show. Kites, they come through Oklahoma in the summertime, middle of summer to nest. And
Oh.
they have their eggs right in the middle of August when it's really freaking hot. So sometimes they don't survive very well in our very, very hot weather, but.
So why
yeah,
was
they-
the kite trying to talk to you?
Kites.
So last election cycle, I was on a door. I was on a particular street, and this one kite.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that the first 2 doors I knocked, because I had several doors to knock on that street. So I just parked my car
Right.
and just walked the street. And this one particular bird kept coming, swooping in on me. And at first I was like, okay, it's a coincidence. And
Right.
the second time it happened, it was like, oh, another coincidence. And the third time I was just like, is this bird picking me?
Wow.
Like, what is
Got a
going
nest
on?
close by.
Well,
I guess so.
female, and it's got a nest nearby.
Yeah.
Right, and so literally, I watched this bird, and it perched on a tree, and I made one move, and I was walking toward the house, and it came down and swooped at me, and I was just like, oh my goodness, and it like got really close, like to my face, and I was just like wagging my
Yeah,
walk
its nest
card.
was nearby. Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
So it was past Saturday, I was door knocking, and I literally got out the car, and I looked up, and I saw a bird, and it just so happened I just am like, hyper observant. And I saw the bird and I just paused and I said, I can't go. Because that bird was right there, but then it.
I'm gonna write this down to call these
It
people.
was persistent and protective. There you
Right,
go.
So
right.
we've got an area in the village where it's a bunch of older people, and they put them on a bus and have them vote, but there's no way to talk to them.
Mhm.
And so Kathy, my wife, could always figure out how to get into the building. And go,
Really?
yeah, somebody had let her in, yeah.
Right.
I never got the special pass,
Never
and
got
so
the
I would always, whoever I was handing out stuff for, go, hey, you have to literally call every one of them. And they have landlines, so you can do it, but, that's kind of the old school way of knocking that stuff out. What's the most interesting thing you found this time around? Because everyone knows you now,
Mhm.
and they probably
Right.
think you're their actual rep.
Yes, I've actually had somebody
Right.
go off on me. because of my vote. And I
Oh,
was
no.
like,
It wasn't me.
well, it wasn't me voting. If I was elected, I wouldn't vote that way.
Okay, that's hilarious.
But yeah, it was a very long, all caps email.
No way, isn't that funny?
Like, something wrong on me. But what was your question one more time?
Well, just what's the funniest thing that's happened this time while you're out? Since everybody knows you, they're more comfortable, and no one's standing there going, you know, I hate this party, because you finally, eventually, it's no longer about party. You've shown up year after year
Yeah.
and do the job, and that's what nobody sees. What we were talking about before we came on the air is, you know, if I saw something, I fixed it.
Right.
If there was something wrong with the street, I had cones in my car. You know,
Right. So this go around, especially knocking this election cycle, I mean, everybody in HD 100, they're my neighbors. Like, they literally know who I am because I've been by their door multiple times talking to them. I know their dog's name. I mean, I don't know exactly how this happened, but when I knocked 25,000 doors off election cycle.
Wow.
Right, along with my volunteers and things like that. But 25,000 doors multiple times through that whole election cycle. So now that I'm going back to some of the same houses, introducing myself, reintroducing myself to folks, when I walk up to a porch, all the memories just flood. Like, I remember the dog's name, I remember, you know, if they were barbecuing outside, if they invited me in their house to sit down, or they're very talkative and all the things. So
Yeah.
it's quite interesting. Like, I can literally just like right down the street. I'm like, yeah, and I had like 3 or 4 boarders in this house. They had a yard sign. But just to answer your question, this go around, people know who I am. I think one of the first houses this election cycle I door knocked, it was an educator's house. And her husband answered the door, and he was like, "Oh, Shantae."
my wife wants to talk to you.
Right.
My wife wants to talk to
Exactly.
you.
And she saw me through the ring cam, and she was like, "Shantae, hold on, I'm coming. I thought that was you. I saw you through the ring cam." And so she came to the door. So it's just been that kind of experience of like a reunion.
Isn't that
You
nice?
know, so it's been very nice.
Because I know this time you were thinking about whether you should or not, and I was one of the people who were like, come on, you were that close,
I know.
you're there.
I know.
But that's easy for me to say because I'm not doing it,
Right.
you know? And
Yeah.
tell people how much time you really do put in. Because Kit did
Yeah.
3 times back with everybody.
Yeah.
So I still work full time. So I'm still actively treating patients throughout
You're a
the day.
therapist,
Mhm,
physical
physical therapist
therapist,
assistant.
Okay.
So I literally finished treating a patient and then came straight over here. And then I have to still have a whole another caseload,
Oh, wow.
4 or 5 patients to treat after this. But then as soon as I'm done with all my patient care and doing my documentation, I'm ready to knock doors on the doors as soon as I leave work every day.
You put in what, 2-3 hours a day?
I'm faithful.
Every day.
Every day.
And I
In
think,
black scrubs, and because I always forget
Oh
my
my-
campaign shirt. So I don't know what it is this election cycle, but I'm forgetting my campaign shirt to switch out. So I'm like showing up to people's houses like, yeah,
you
I'm
know
in
what,
my
if you
scrubs.
showed up in scrubs, I know you have a job,
Right,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
you're not there for me.
right,
So,
Yeah.
wow.
yeah.
Okay, so if you're advising somebody who runs,
Mhm,
outside of funny stories, because you're a chatter,
mhm,
and people
On
want
the
to
door.
talk, and my thing was,
I'm having a
I'm
problem
used to
with
doing it because I own an Irish pub,
mhm.
but I controlled the situation because I could leave and
Right.
act like I had something to do, even
Right.
if I didn't. How often do you get stuck at a door? Like,
I think when I was a beginning knocker, I probably stayed on the door for about 5 to 10 minutes,
Right.
just because I didn't know how to end the conversation, because I was just like, okay, let's go through the whole thing. Now, there's certain doors that, even to this day, like a couple weeks ago, I knocked a house and I stayed on the door for 40 minutes, but that was one of those passionate
Yeah.
doors that I had to hear a story and just stay there and be in the moment with them present.
and when
That
they're
person.
on your side, they will bring in other votes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a waste of time. It may
I
feel
have
like
the
it.
whole household working for me.
Isn't that crazy? So
Right.
I always looked at it and thought, you know, if somebody really wants to run,
Mhm.
you have to have the personality for it. Because there are people who don't have personalities.
Right,
We got a guy running for governor right now that I have no idea why he's running.
right,
Like,
right.
he's awkward.
Mike?
Right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
nothing bad about him. He's awkward.
right.
He is,
And
and I don't know why everybody
Richard
wants to
Nixon was
endorse him.
awkward
Yeah.
socially.
Yeah.
And you just go, what would make those folks want to do it? And you're real personable. So I'd be thrilled to see you.
Mhm.
You know, and I think most of my neighbors would be as well. So what do you want to do? Because I assume you're getting in this time,
I am.
and I think that's
Yeah.
fair for me to say.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do? Because we talked about this beforehand. You know, you're going to be a freshman, but you're vocal. You've been you're literally out with the public, so you're not new to the whole thing.
Right.
You know everybody at the Capitol already.
Mhm.
So what do you do when you get in? I mean, Does that make sense?
So what I would like to do as far as when I'm elected
Yeah.
November 3rd,
Yeah.
to be the next state representative of House District 100, is definitely just hit the ground running, learning the process of the state capitol, being assigned to committees, making sure that the things that I was personally interested in as far as healthcare, education, criminal justice, that I'm in those rooms. But also starting to develop relationships. I have a great relationship with the Democratic caucus, the different members of that caucus, but also reaching over to the Republican side and seeing who I can actually work with, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
develop that relationship with. So when it's time to, be on committee with these folks, or even debate them on the House floor, that we have a report.
And I think with the losses, the Freedom Caucus it might be
Yeah.
a friendlier environment.
Mm-hmm.
Might be
It's not going to be super friendly, but
Right.
a friendlier environment. And I go back to this knock and doors thing. Of, you
Yeah.
remember when Mickey Dolenz got his car stolen?
No.
No.
He literally went up to knock on doors. Somebody stole his car, and he was like, it was an old beater. So he didn't turn it off in between.
I don't turn
so
mine
you
when
just
I
hopped
drive
in,
myself.
drove it?
I don't turn my
Yeah.
car off because I'm like getting in and out.
But I
So
think that's why he won his election.
I did not know.
Yeah,
that.
great
And now-
publicity. I mean, terrible situation, but
Yeah.
great publicity.
Yes, because I definitely do not turn my car off when I'm door knocking and
yeah.
I'm driving myself.
Right.
So,
Yeah, you want to be able to
Note to
get
self.
out of somewhere.
right.
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 I know, isn't that crazy?
Okay.
What's the weirdest thing that happened to you door knocking?
Yeah.
He's still playing with our show. He
Yeah, I
got
know, man, I've had
dropped
some
off on-
technical difficulties, sorry guys. I got it working, hopefully it stays working.
There you
The
go.
weirdest thing, I ride that scooter.
Yeah.
And boy, that's,
I'm
I
sorry,
mean,
I'm gonna get
I'm
the
gonna tell you
scooter.
what, doing the scooter was weird to a lot of people.
Mhm.
But it's great advertising.
political people
But
understand.
marketing wise, people remember the
The guy
guy,
on the
the
scooter?
middle-aged white guy on a scooter,
I do.
they remember that.
I don't think you're middle
Yeah.
aged unless you're going to live to be 110.
Okay, well, then, yeah, I'm an old white guy on a scooter. That's that kind of like, oh wow, hey man, so they remember that. So I get a lot of comments about that. But I think, no, I didn't really have anything weird really happen as far as anything else. Most people were really receptive and what you had to say. As far as, I think, I think weird wise was, when people think that I'm already the incumbent, I'm not, well, how come you haven't done this? I'm, well, I'm not the incumbent, do you know who I am?
Same issue though.
You
but
vote
that's
every
the
time, I
idea.
have to look at the list and go, you vote every time. You should know
Yeah, who you're
that,
elected, yeah.
that I'm not the incumbent, but that, that, as far as weird things, I can't really think of anything other than me riding the scooter.
Yeah.
But that was great, but honestly, that was probably some of the best marketing I had because they really remembered the guy riding a scooter.
So I burned
I
out.
have to do the scooter.
Yeah.
Oh, I burned out 2 of them,
Mhm.
and then I'm on a bigger, more powerful one, which is more dangerous for somebody like me. I daydream. I'm looking
Oh
around.
my goodness.
So
I
my
haven't
biggest
wrecked one yet. I haven't wrecked it yet.
Seriously?
No,
Oh,
because I got
wow.
a good.
I went
sense of
down in
balance.
Edmond pretty hard.
Ouch.
Just wasn't paying
Did
attention,
you
hit
wear
some
your
sand.
seatbelt? So was it scooter or was it,
Electric scooter.
Like an electric scooter.
okay, that's.
No, not a sit
Okay,
down.
'cause I was
no,
like, no, my dad just had a scooter that you sit down on,
Oh.
and he
Yep, we
fell.
got, we have one in our garage, one of my daughter's friends has left it in our garage because she didn't have a place to keep it while she went to college. But it's a
Yep.
sit down, it's
I
got a
don't do
key deal, it goes pretty fast.
Mine's pretty fast, but it's dangerously fast.
It is
Yeah,
dangerous.
so
Like I said, my dad just fell on his, he just got his like last month
Oh,
from the
yeah.
VA.
And I'm thinking, it goes about 12, 15 miles an hour, but
Oh,
man, I
mine
tell you
was
what,
22. Okay.
you can hit a lot more doors with that. I use it like, I park down the street and I go, okay, I'm gonna hit these 3 streets. And I just go up and down those streets with the scooter after I park my car,
So what I'm missing is a phone deal on the front of mine. So you know how you do mapping for?
Yeah.
So there's a deal you use called the van, and it
Yeah.
tells you which houses to go to. And what I need is a deal that holds my phone, but if you rent,
Ah.
then the $1,200 phone's gone.
Mhm.
So I'd rather have it in my pocket, and I just pull it out in between. But I have a habit of one-handed driving. I mean, I am a bad
So,
As a
example.
therapist, that's not.
Right.
so everybody, so people in the House District 100, the people that you're talking to, they remember you.
Oh,
right?
God,
Much.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's personable, beautiful,
Oh,
and they've
yeah.
seen you multiple times.
Multiple
I
times.
mean,
Intelligent.
right.
Yeah.
Has a job in healthcare, so when you talk about healthcare, you can actually talk about healthcare.
How do you feel about, how's it going this time around?
It's going great. It's just one of those things, like I was telling somebody last week about this election cycle. I think August 25th and November 3rd are so far removed from folks
Yeah.
right now
Yeah.
that just trying to get people wrapped around that there's an election coming up August 25th with two state questions,
Yeah.
and then you have
How much have you heard about Maryland's vote on child marriage?
a lot.
Yeah, people are, how are they,
A
are they,
lot.
and let's just get it on the record, how do they feel about that?
They are not happy about
They're not
that.
happy
They're
about
not
it.
happy
I
about
think
that.
the percentages are more scary than just her. I mean, she's your opponent, so
Yeah.
go after her, but as a female.
Mhm.
I know, man,
Right.
that's just
Right,
wild that
absolutely.
she would vote that way. I was surprised that she actually voted that way. You know, like, I can't believe it. And her deal with it is religious freedom, you know, like, to marry off your
Slave a
13-year-old?
14-year-old girl or
What the
12?
heck? That's weird, if not sick.
Look, here's the thing, we can accept that this used to be normal. That does not mean it needs to be
It
normal
needs to be normal now, yeah.
because it was normal at one time.
Right.
Yeah,
But people also got married at 18 in
Yeah.
my lifetime.
yeah.
My mother was one of them.
Right,
I couldn't
yeah.
even fathom that.
And my first wife was 21. And now that seems really young, and back then that was pretty normal.
You know, it's weird for me, I did it kind of weird. I met my wife when we were 20 and 18, and then we went to college, and then after college, when we were in our early 30s, we got married.
Oh, wow.
And we're still married.
Really?
That's how that happened.
Well, if
I've
you
met
do
his wife is super sweet, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so,
I door knocked his house a couple weeks ago.
Oh, no,
and I
okay,
texted
that's
him.
funny.
I said, "Are you home? Because I'm at your door."
Yeah.
Here's the craziest thing with Shantae. So, Kit sends her a message and about being on the show a couple of weeks ago, which
Yeah.
really now is better because it's closer to your election
Yeah.
time,
Right.
and you can come back on before
Yeah.
then.
yeah.
But Kit sends her a message and it voice text changes it to 11 p.m. and she's
11
like,
p.m., yeah, I'm voice texting.
"Okay, I guess so," and sends it
I
back
guess
and
in
goes,
the middle
"Is
of the
this
night,
true?"
that's kind of weird.
I mean, and if you know me,
Sorry.
I literally wake up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning every day, right? So when he said 11 p.m., I said, okay, that's
That's
I am knocked out
That's
sleep.
odd.
Right.
I am
That's
knocked
odd.
out sleep at that time,
Yeah.
so I was just like, but I got to make it work because
Yeah.
it's campaign money,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's free campaign stuff.
So I got to do it, and so
Sorry.
So that's why we ended up a little further
Yeah,
down.
okay.
But we'll make it up to you with another
Yeah.
roll through before you get
I was
going.
gonna show up at 11 p.m.
And you know what? That would probably be a good time to do it because everyone would be relaxed. But I
Yeah.
think most people would go, I think I'm gonna have a couple of beers first or something. You go, no, you don't wanna,
No,
you don't wanna do that before you get on air. Something
at all.
slips out, right?
Yeah.
Something slips
no
out.
filter.
So do you bring the child marriage thing up every place you go?
I don't bring
You
it up.
don't,
at all.
but they
People bring
do.
it up to me.
Okay, even
I do.
better if they bring it up.
My
Yeah.
gosh, I see that as a big time mistake on her part because, yeah, that's fresh on everybody's mind.
Yeah, I don't think Christian nationalists think it's a mistake.
Yeah.
And they're only
They
looking
don't
at
think
getting the
it's
Christian
big.
nationalist vote, but you guys are, you're in a, what, 53-47 district, and
Yeah.
you're in a close district anyway.
Yeah.
It's a very moderate purple district.
Yeah.
You know, there's 3 school districts, so of course a lot of children in the district, so it's just one of those things that, living in a, real diverse district.
Yeah.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's very nice, I love it, I love Northwest, I'm a Northwest OKC girl,
Yeah.
so.
That would be all three of us.
That would be all three of us.
So what's next? Let me just check and make sure. Okay, you need to give everybody your
We
website,
got a
everything
few
else
minutes.
to donate money. You got a
Oh,
few
We got a few
minutes.
minutes.
The hard
Has
close.
it been an hour? It doesn't seem like
No,
it.
we don't
got
do an
4
hour.
minutes.
We do 20
We got about 4, we do about 20
Oh.
minutes.
If you do an hour at 20 minutes, they turn it off anyway.
Yeah.
This is my walk card. So, of course, if you would like to know more about my campaign, then you can always visit my website, which is Shantae4OK, which is the FOROK.com. And if you're on social media, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Blue Sky, X, Twitter /
Isn't it insane how many different deals you get?
on all those things. So I'm always doing something in the community, and so you generally see me more active on the social media.
I loved your last video on knocking doors. It basically was a shot of somebody's feet.
Yeah.
Because you gotta have permission to shoot other people. People
Right.
don't understand that.
Right.
You know,
You gotta
unless
be
it's a
respectful.
On their property, absolutely.
Yeah.
Gotta be respectful, but yeah, and it was hot outside, and me and Jennifer Mayo were out there door knocking last Saturday. She's running for District 3 County Commissioner, and it was hot out there, but it was.
So
a great
neither
day.
one of you have a runoff though. Both of you are through till November 3rd. Mayo's got, or the Republicans have a runoff on
Yeah.
hers, and it's a big one. Look, that's one of the races that the Oklahoma City Chamber of Commerce PAC put a
Yeah.
bunch of money into and propelled one person forward. So
Okay.
I'm really interested to see if Republicans, like medium Republicans, vote, because they usually don't on these kind of elections.
Yeah.
But you got governor, you got school superintendent, and
Yeah.
then you've got county commissioners here.
Mhm.
So
Got a
it's
lot of
really
big
one-
races coming up in November, absolutely.
That's why I need people to rock their mind around
That's
now.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, and decide, and so one other thing that I would say before we get out of here, because we're getting out of here in a second, if you have moderate Republican friends,
Yeah,
just when you get near voting time, just go, hey, who are you voting for?
Right,
Just ask them and
Yeah.
see what they say. Don't argue with them, just make sure they're voting.
right.
That's the biggest thing, because trust me, that's what's gonna win or lose a bunch of these elections. There aren't enough Democrats to just walk through. It
no,
just
'cause
doesn't
there's
exist.
independents out there, there's a lot
Right.
of independents.
Well,
I hear
A
that.
lot of
They got
independents,
locked
especially
out.
100.
Yeah, got locked out, so they're,
Mhm.
yeah.
so,
It's unfortunate.
they'll be back for it. Let's see what happens. All right, well, say goodbye to everybody.
Bye, everybody. Love you. Thanks for having me. I
All right.
appreciate it.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much.
Thank
You are
Yeah.
awesome, as always.
I try. Love Oklahoma.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate this.
Oh, I was excited about having you on. I've been
Shante.
doing it for a while.
Yeah, Shante,